Mayor Sean Ryan. So listen.
DJ Bandana.
Right. You want to stop the violence in the city of Buffalo. We want to stop the violence in the city of Buffalo. The city of Buffalo want to stop the violence in the city of Buffalo. But you guys keep missing opportunities. You guys keep missing opportunities because you keep putting people in position that's qualified by people that's never been a part of the actual city, a part of the actual problem. Now, I know this is going to sound funny. This is going to sound crazy. So let's lead with love, okay? Let's lead with love, Mr. Mayor Sean Ryan. We're going to lead with love, right? So I understand being mayor is a hard job, right? Mayor Sean Ryan. I understand being mayor is a hard job. Well, mayors, because I think we got 5 mayors. So shout out to the 5 mayors that we do have. But listen, I understand it's a hard job. You get blamed for a lot of stuff that's not your fault. A lot of people just say things that you should take care of that you honestly is just not your job, right? I understand that. When you walk into this position as mayor, Mayor Sean Ryan, when you walk into this position as mayor, you might not have understood the capacity of what was going to happen. So a lot of the stuff that you get blamed for is really not your fault. A lot of stuff is really not your fault. But you know what? You walked into that position. Nobody forced you. Nobody pushed you. You went campaigning. You did whatever you had to do to get into the position that you're in right now. So now that you are the actual mayor, you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice, a hard choice that a lot of other mayors, well, we've only had one mayor. Damn, Mayor Brown been like the mayor since like the blizzard of 77. But anyways, listen, you're going to have to make a hard choice, right? I'm going to tell you like this, right? You had an opportunity, right? A couple weeks. Let me give you an example, right? If I'm not in the sports, so when I say this name, I'm just giving you an example, right? I'm just giving you an example. I'm not in the sports, right? Say if it was like St. Bonaventure's like badminton team, right? If it was St. Bonaventure's badminton team and they were traveling from Canada to Virginia and their bus broke down and they had to find somewhere to actually do their last game for St. Bonaventure. Like, let's say a white school, right? If it was like a white school, their sports team, their badminton team, they got broken down in Buffalo, New York. Mayor Sean Ryan and our Buffalo Common Council and the rest of the city and the rest of the supporters and donators would find a way for that event to happen. Whether it was at Canisius College, whether it was at Madison Park, they would find a way for that event to happen. Even though I understand the stipulations. They didn't get the proper permits. They didn't let the city know. They didn't get police and all that. I guarantee you, if it was Canisius, if it was one of these white schools, one of these sports teams where their dads and fathers is lawyers and politicians like that, they would have found a way for it to happen. So I say that to say this, right? The basketball game that they had that you guys shut down, I understand the reason why you shut it down. I understand, Mayor Sean Ryan, I understand the reason why you shut the basketball game down because niggas get shot at basketball games. There'll be a lot of niggas be gambling, all type. I understand that, but you missed the opportunity to deal with reality. That's the only way you're going to change the crime. That's the only way you're going to stop what happening right now is with reality. You're not dealing with reality. Getting our local politicians and council members to come together once niggas get shot to have an event and for the community to come together and talk about a problem that we could have avoided prior to it, that's not going to solve the problem. That's not going to help the problem. The YNs and niggas that's shooting, that's doing shit like that, the Kia boys, they not coming to those events. Those events are needed because if we don't have those events, those parents that make sure that their kids come to those events so they don't turn into the kids that we're actually talking about. So that's actually needed, but you're going to need to deal with reality also, too. I say that to say this, right? What you could have did for that basketball game, what you could, the same way, if it was St. Bonaventure or Canisius or one of these white schools that you guys would have made it happen, you could have hopped out with the same amount of police. You could have hopped out with the same amount of police. 2 birds with one stone. 2 birds with one stone. I'm going to tell you, 2 birds with one stone. Hopped out with the same amount of with police and dealt with reality because the niggas that's out here in the streets that's doing this is dealing with, they really shooting niggas with reality. So what you could have did, hop out with the same amount of police and just tell them, listen, we could shut this down. We should shut this down. We came here to shut this down. But I'm going to let you know right now, we're not going to shut it down right now, but we want to talk to y'all first. So listen, my name is Mayor Sean Ryan. Listen, I understand that people want to have basketball games and get together stuff like that, but niggas, he can't say it like that. Like, Mayor, don't say that. Don't say that. Like, he can't say that, but in the politician words, the words y'all be using. Like, niggas be shooting people, we be letting y'all do the free shit, and then shit get out of line. So I'm letting you guys know now, this is what Mayor Sean Ryan could have did. He could have said, listen, I'm letting you guys know now. We could have shut this down. Anything going forward, we will shut this down. What you're going to need to do is go to City Hall and meet with this person right here. Right here is our Buffalo Police Commissioner, the new lady who's in charge of locking you the fuck up if you don't listen. This will be the lady right here. Even though we could lock you the fuck up right now, we're not. We're going to take this opportunity to connect with the community prior to the shootings. You know why you be connecting to the community? Mayor Sean Ryan, you know why? I could have been a cop. All this money y'all play Buffalo Police and investigation like that, y'all couldn't figure this out. You know why? that basketball game was important at the beginning of the summer. You know why? Because every fucking neighborhood in the city was at that basketball game. Every neighborhood. Well, most neighborhoods in the city was at that basketball game, right? Opportunity, because, you know, if most neighborhoods is at that gathering, guess what else is there? Most of their older people from that neighborhood who has a voice. Most of the people that have rank that's actually in the neighborhood who can dictate what they do or what they don't do. So if you're speaking to everybody at the same, I'm not saying it's going to stop anything. I'm not saying it's the reality. Sometimes people need to know that someone actually cares, not just on the news camera, not just after a shoot or something like that, because you missed the opportunity, Mr. Mayor Sean Ryan. You missed the opportunity to connect with those kids in the beginning of the summer and tell them that, listen, we could have shut the joint down. This is the proper thing that you guys need to do. We're going to stay here for the remainder of this to make sure that you guys don't get out of hand, because if you do get out of hand, like I said, this lady right here, the lady that we picked, she going to lock you the fuck up. So y'all get out here and start acting the fool, she going to lock you the fuck up, but we want y'all to rock out. We want y'all to have a good time. We want y'all to have a good time out here. But you know what you guys do after the fact? You know what you guys do after the fact? Oh, we have time for a community event. We want to get all our local people together and come together. We're going to talk about the violence because it's wrong. We got to come together and this is wrong. We got to do something. We know something that we don't need another fucking meeting. We don't need another protest. We don't need to talk about it anymore. It's action. We need action. You, Mr. Mayor Sean Ryan, this one sound funny as hell, but I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass. Do you want change? How bad do you want change? Listen, you got to watch the first 3 seasons of The Wire. Watch the first, you and the Buffalo Police need to watch the first 3 seasons of The Wire. I'm dead ass, bro. And I'm all for it. Fuck the police, bro. I don't like the police. Free the guys. I don't like the police. But I'm telling you this as a community person that want to see the shit stop, right? Too. Watch the first 3 seasons of The Wire, right? Have the police act like the first 3 seasons of The Wire. This is what you do, right? This is what you do. This is what you do. Because this is what they do. This is what some of the cops used to do with us back in the days also, too. This is what you do, right? You and maybe 10 of those police officers pop up on one, because like once they get the YN status, they not coming to those events. Like, you know, little community events come together, we can talk. They not coming to that. They outside doing what they do. So what you do is you go to where they're at, maybe 10 police, you pull up on them, like on the wire, 5 police there, 5 police there. You can't run and you tell them, listen, don't do nothing stupid because you're going to jail. So we're not here to search you. We just want to talk to you guys. We want to talk to you guys, right? I'm telling you, this is how it sounds. This is crazy. You mean I actually have to go to the community and actually show my faith and actually show the people that I'm a real person and actually care? Yes, if you want the shit to stop. So this is what you can do with the police, right? Boom. How important, young niggas, we're not going to search you right now. We'll let you know now. Right now, you're loitering. These police officers is going to randomly be coming back through here any day after this second right now that they come out here and you out here, you don't work at this joint, you going to jail, bro. You going to jail. And then when they go to jail, this is what's going to sound crazy, bro. This is what's going to sound crazy. Do you want change? I'm saying, do you want change? This is going to sound crazy, right? Because, again, I'm all for free guys, fuck the police, right? But when you spin back around, whichever kids are stupid enough to still be back on that corner, when they actually go to jail, you have to keep them there. Stop letting them just get out, bro. It's people on Facebook right now with 2-3 gun charges, my nigga, with 2-3 gun charges. That's free. Kiki on Facebook. How the fuck did you get out of jail? How did you get out of there? Free the guys, fuck the police. I'm just saying, man, if you going to go through the trouble of actually solving the problem, you got to do it on both ends. I'm not saying go there and abuse them and different shit like that too, but there's no reason why niggas should have 2-3 gun charges and walking freely in the city, bro. At all, period. I'm just saying that. Free guys, fuck the police, though. But that's all I'm saying. But we're here live at 5 with that guy, DJ Bandana Black, and that's what I wanted to say about the situation. We out.